When you're new to Jiu Jitsu, a lot of beginners have a bunch of questions about training, what to do, what not to do, etc. Okay, first off, we'll talk about what to wear and hygiene. Okay, so when I'm grappling, I have basically two forms of grappling. We have gi grappling and we have no gi grappling. Gi grappling is the traditional jacket, pants, and belt. Okay, and no gi grappling is what I have on, a tight fit rash guard and shorts. Okay, and so you can always wear things that aren't designed for jujitsu, but the biggest thing is making sure that there's no pockets or zippers for people's appendages to get caught in, or for zippers to cut themselves, cut each other, or cut the mats, right? So we want appropriate clothing to protect ourselves and to protect our training partners. Next, hygiene. Hygiene is a really big thing. Because there's skin to skin contact, we want to take care of each other. So we want to make sure we're clean when we come to class. We want to make sure we're wearing clean gear. We want to make sure our fingernails and our toenails are cut short. We want to make sure we have no open wounds, no slashes or gashes or cuts, right? Um, like we obviously all understand bacteria and fungus. We want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves clean. And we do that specifically by whenever we're done with class, we take a shower immediately. We go home, we take a shower, we don't let things sit on our body. Okay. Every single gym, at least every single gym, should do a great job cleaning. Okay. Here at Kingdom, we clean the mats ridiculous amount of times a day, right? We consistently clean the floors and the benches and the bathrooms, all the above, right? But regardless, when skin is coming into contact with skin, you're going to have issues. So make sure you're cleaning yourself and you're not giving bacteria an opportunity to grow, okay? Whenever you're stepping on and off the mat, you should make sure you're putting shoes on. So we don't want bacteria from outside getting onto the mat. So if you step off the mat, immediately you should be stepping into shoes. You shouldn't step off of the mat onto the bare floor and then put your shoes on. So step immediately into some slides, some Crocs if you're cool, something that will be good, right? I want to make sure we're never stepping shoes on the mat. Okay, so whenever we're getting on the mat, we want to make sure we're keeping things clean and comfortable. All right, hygiene is a big deal. We need to make sure everybody is safe and protected. Okay, now a lot of questions that people have whenever they start rolling is how to roll, what to do, what things are. So we'll just start basic beginners, right? Whenever we roll, a roll is just a time for us to practice technique that we have learned, right? So whenever we start a roll, there's a mutual agreement that we're both starting. We'll start that with a slap and a bump. Okay, that gives us both indication that we're starting this roll and that we've agreed to this roll. That way you don't have people just coming up spearing people, messing up knees or hurting themselves or getting mad whenever they weren't expecting to roll and people just come up. So always, anytime you roll, slap and bump. First off, when I roll, I never have to roll with anybody that I don't want to. I never have to, if somebody, I don't feel safe with that person or they give me the creeps, whatever, I never have to roll with somebody that I don't want to. I can always decline a roll, okay? When we roll, our goal is to always take care of our training partners. All right, I tell my kids this all the time. What happens when you break your toys? You can't play with them anymore, right? So when we're rolling, take care of our training partners. Let's be safe. We're not looking to injure our partners. Everybody's got to go to work. Everybody's got things that they need to do, okay? And lastly, whenever it's time for us to give up in a roll or submit, okay, whether we're getting choked, whether we're getting joint locked, whatever, we're tapping on our partners, okay? We're saying audibly, tap out loud. Mixture of the two is really good so that our partner clearly knows that we're done so we don't get hurt. We can move on from there, okay? Typical structure of a class, we come in, we don't do warm-ups or nothing like that. It's on your own to warm up, but we come in, we'll jump into technique. We'll do technique for about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll get some positionals in, and then we'll get some rolls in, okay? So usually our classes are about an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes long. People come in, they get good training in, they go home, they enjoy their life. All right? So we have a great community here. If you're not from our gym and you live somewhere else, there are a ton of amazing gyms out there. Okay, go out, test them all out, see what gym works for you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. We'd love to answer. Thank you.